Yes, dear students, let's start with the concluding part of the story now. So finally, the postmaster, he was able to collect only 70 pesos. He was able to collect more than half of the money asked by Lencho, and thus he puts the money into the envelope and then he signed the letter as God. Why did he sign the letter as God? Because he did not want to break the faith of Lencho in God. वो लेंचो के भरोसे को बनाए रखना चाहता था that the letter was actually written by God. So thus he finally signed the letter as God. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual to ask if there was a letter for him. So, जो next Sunday था, Lencho, he came little bit earlier because he was waiting anxiously for the reply of the letter that he had written. So he came to the post office there to ask if there was a letter for him. It was the postman himself who handed the letter to him, while the postmaster, experiencing the contentment of a man who has performed a good deed, looked on from his office. So this time the postman, he himself came to Lencho and handed him the letter. And the postmaster, experiencing the contentment means satisfaction. Why? Because he felt that he has performed a good job. उसे ऐसा महसूस हुआ कि उसने एक बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया है, and that's why he was watching from his office. Looked on from his office. Office means he was watching from the office window when the postman, he handed Lencho the letter which was actually written by the postmaster. Lencho showed not the slightest surprise on seeing the money. Now, as the postmaster, he was watching Lencho when the postman gave him the letter. He saw that there was no sign of surprise on Lencho's face when he saw the money. Such was his confidence. और ऑथर क्या कहते हैं कि लेंचो का इतना भरोसा था गॉड पर, इतना उसका कॉन्फिडेंस था गॉड पर, that God would definitely reply to his letter and he would definitely provide him money. There was no sign of surprise on his face. So he was actually not surprised. Somewhere he knew that God would definitely reply to his letter. So such was his confidence. But he became angry when he counted the money. But तभी लेंचो का जो facial expression था वो change हो गया. The expression showed the expression of, the face showed the expression of anger as he counted the money. God could not have made a mistake, nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. Lencho had the confidence that God would never betray him. He would never make a mistake and would definitely send the amount of money that he had requested. वो इस बात का भरोसा था उस लेंचो को कि गॉड उसको रिप्लाई भी करेंगे और जो उसने पैसे मांगे हैं वो उतना ही अमाउंट उसको भेजेंगे. So nor could he have denied Lencho what he had requested. Deny करना means to refuse. That the God could never refuse to give him what he had requested, pleaded. Immediately, Lencho went up to the window to ask for paper and ink. And immediately, Lencho, he went inside, he asked for a paper and ink to write on the paper. On the public writing table. Now, what is a public writing table? In a post office, a place is kept there so that people, they can sit there and write letters as well. So, public writing table was there. So, Lencho went there, he sat at the table and he started to write with much wrinkling of his brow. उसके चेहरे पर अभी भी शिकन थी, गुस्सा था. So, wrinkling of his brow. आप देखो जब आप गुस्से में होते हो, आप आंखें छोटी कर लेते हो गुस्से से, तो आपकी जो आईब्रोज है वो रिंकल आ जाते हैं उन पे. So the wrinkle on the eyebrow showed that he was still angry. And what did he write? So the wrinkling of his brow caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas means वो गुस्से से लेटर लिख रहा था. The things that he was mentioning in the letters, जो दिमाग में उसके बातें चल रही थी, all those created, all those things brought wrinkle on his brow. Brow means the eyebrow. So when he finished, he went to the window to buy a stamp which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with the blow of his fist. Now, you might not be knowing this thing that जब envelope पे stamp ticket लगाया जाता है, stamp ticket के पीछे ना गम लगी होती है, उसको पानी लगाकर हम stamp के अपने envelope के ऊपर paste कर देते हैं. कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं, लिख करके भी उसको चिपका देते हैं, तो just थूक लगाकर उसे चिपकाया जा सकता है. So he just licked the envelope and then, sorry, licked the, just a minute students, someone is entering the room. Yes. So he licked the stamp ticket and he pasted on it and he just put pressure on the stamp ticket with the blow of his fist. मुट्ठी बंद करके उसने स्टैम्प के ऊपर एक दो बार मारा, उसने ब्लो किया, and with that he tried to paste it. So the moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. Now the postmaster, he was watching everything. So when Lencho had done writing the letter, he had written it and he puts the letter into the mailbox. The postmaster, he goes there to open it. It said, God, of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me. Send me this rest since I need it very much. But don't send it to me through the mail because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks. And he signed the letter as Lencho. So see what Lencho had written. He had complained to God that of the money that he had received, he received only 70 pesos. He had so much confidence in God that he knew that God would not make any mistake and he would definitely send the money that he had asked. So he thought that the post office employees, they had taken some amount from the envelope. And so he said, send me the rest. मुझे बाकी पैसे भेज दीजिए, since I need it very much. Send the money again. And he says, but don't send it to me through the mail. क्योंकि उसे शक है कि शायद ऑफिस के एम्प्लॉइज ने पैसे चुराए हैं. And he said, don't send it through mail. मुझे मेल से मत भेजिए, because the post office employees are bunch of crooks. crooks किनको कहते हैं? धोखेबाज लोगों को, cheaters, जो लोग दूसरों को धोखा देते हैं, betray करते हैं और उनका फायदा उठाते हैं. And he signed the letter as Lencho. And this is where the story ends. So what do we see? What do we find here in the story? Can anybody tell me? What do you understand from the story? Anybody can unmute? One can unmute and tell me. What lesson do you come to know from this chapter?
We should have great faith in God.
Okay, yes, of course. The first lesson that the chapter shows that faith in God, we should have firm faith in God. The way Lencho had. Lencho, he had a firm faith in God and his faith is rewarded through the helpers, those who are human beings. And secondly, it shows the utter innocence of the farmer as well. So, ये जो लेंचो की जो innocence थी, वो भी दिखाई देती है. Somewhere लेंचो इतना innocent है कि वो इतना भरोसा करता है भगवान से. He believed that the money was actually sent by God. Thirdly, the lesson also gives us a message that sometimes even your generosity is not recognized. Now see here, the generous postmaster, his efforts have gone into waste. His generosity goes unrecognized because लेंचो के मन में एक पल के लिए भी ये ख्याल नहीं आया that might be कि ये पैसा इन पोस्ट ऑफिस एम्प्लॉइज ने ही उसे दिया हो या पोस्ट ऑफिस में से ही किसी ने दिया हो. उसने यही बात मानी कि गॉड ने उसे पैसे भेजे हैं. So sometimes even your generosity is not recognized. You may not get any credit for your generosity and kindness. And on the other hand, you may be misunderstood as a bunch of crooks. भलाई करने पर भी कई बार आपको लोग गलत समझते हैं. The way The post office employees were considered as bunch of crooks by Lencho. So these are the three important themes of the chapter: the firm faith, the innocence of the farmer, and the generosity shown by the postmaster, which goes unrecognized, which goes unrewarded from the part of Lencho. The credit of his generosity and kindness is actually not recognized by Lencho, and this postmaster is actually misunderstood by Lencho, and he calls the post office employees as bunch of crooks. So I hope, students, the chapter is almost clear to you. So let me just quickly talk about the characters once again. First of all, Lencho. If we talk about Lencho, we see that how Lencho is a man of limited means and he earned his living by farming his fields. Limited means उसके जो livelihood के साधन है वो बहुत limited है. He depends on agriculture, farming, and he is a poor man. But on other side, he had an unshaken faith in God. इतना भरोसा करता है वो भगवान पर कि कुछ भी हो जाए वो भरोसा टूटता नहीं है. So he believed that God always helps the people with a clear conscience. भगवान जो है साफ दिल से हर एक की मदद करते हैं. So therefore, when he lost all hopes and he and his family, they were on the verge of starvation, he looked towards God for help. और उसी भरोसे से वो भगवान की तरफ देखता है मदद के लिए, वो उन्हें पुकारता है मदद के लिए. And thus we see that how his deep faith in God even impressed the postmaster who decided to help him. जो उसका जो भरोसा है उसने postmaster के दिल को छू लिया. And we also know that we also came to know about Lencho that he was little educated also, so he knew how to write letter. उसकी innocence हमें दिखाई देती है किस तरह से how he tries to create a correspondence with God directly. एक भोला भाला इंसान जो भगवान को चिट्ठी भी लिखता है. So while he had an unshaken faith in God, on the other side he mistrusted easily the motives of man. एक ये बहुत important characteristic trait है लेंचो के बारे में. एक तरफ वो भगवान पर unshaken faith शो करता है, but दूसरी तरफ वो इंसानों पर भरोसा नहीं करता है. राइट? उसकी इनोसेंस दिखाई देती है, करेस्पॉन्डेंस जो भगवान के साथ क्रिएट करता है, भरोसा दिखता है, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ वो लोगों पर विश्वास नहीं करता है. And he could never know, and nor did he ever try to know that who had sent him those 70 pesos to help him. So it is quite ironical here that how he abused his helpers by calling them a bunch of crooks. Right? So this is a brief about Lencho's character. Now the second character that we find here is the postmaster. We find that how the postmaster, he is a man who has a very amiable nature. He's a fat man, but amiable fellow, a generous man. And he has a good human thinking and behavior. And he has a thorough understanding of a sharp, sympathetic and sensitive mind. उसका mind बहुत sharp है. He is sympathetic as well. He understands people's situation. He knows how the mind of a God-fearing person like Lencho works. उसे पता है कि अगर कोई असीम विश्वास दिखाता है भगवान पर, तो वो इंसान जो है वो कैसी जिंदगी जीता है, उसका कितना भरोसा होता है. And that's why he does not want to break the deep faith that Lencho had in God. Although he laughed at first when he saw the letter, but then he was moved by the letter and he decided to reply the letter. So after reading the letter, he was deeply moved and impressed by Lencho's faith. He decided to help him, but he also knew that merely the goodwill and writing letter will not help Lencho, because Lencho has asked for money. So he tried to collect the amount of money, but he could gather only 70 pesos, and still he gave that money to Lencho. He also contributed a part of his salary and gave to Lencho. So we see that, but at the end, how this man, this generous man, is misunderstood by Lencho, and his generosity goes unrecognized by Lencho. right? So on the other side, we have this, the post office employees. They also are, we see that they have kind nature, as when the postmaster asked them to come forward to help Lencho, they happily came forward. Although first the postman, he laughed at Lencho's faith in God, the correspondence that he started with God with the letter, but still we see that he, on being requested by the postmaster, the postman came forward to help, and all the other employees and the friends of postmaster, they also decided to contribute in it as an act of charity. So thus we see that how they are also misunderstood at the end, and Lencho, he calls all of them as bunch of crooks. So this is all about this chapter, students. So today I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow's homework is the text part, the questions of the text part. You will find answers to these and we will discuss tomorrow, right? The homework will be posted in the class group. Thank you all of you. Thank you for listening.